Welcome to Taiwan, an island where modern skylines, breathtaking mountain landscapes, rich traditions, and incredible food all come together in one unforgettable destination. If you're planning your very first visit, this 7-day itinerary offers a unique way to explore the island from a different perspective. Rather than following the usual travel route, we'll begin in southern Taiwan before making our way through bustling cities, spectacular mountain scenery, and charming historic villages. Throughout this journey, you'll discover vibrant urban life, peaceful natural escapes, and some of Taiwan's most iconic attractions. I'll also share practical travel advice, transportation tips, and a realistic budget to help you plan your own adventure with confidence. So, let's begin our 7-day journey across Taiwan. The journey kicks off in Kaohsiung, the city many travelers end up calling the highlight of their entire Taiwan trip. Sanfeng Temple, a temple bursting with color, its walls covered in intricate carvings and gilded detail. A tiny hidden cafe tucked down a side street, the kind of place you stumble on rather than plan for. Fenqihu Art Center, a sprawling former industrial harbor turned open-air gallery, packed with murals and sculptures inside converted warehouses. A short ferry ride across the river to the fort side. Time to catch the sunset. Through the Jiufen tunnel to reach the sunset viewpoint. Jiufen 4. Just a short uphill walk for a view that opens up across the whole city. Kaohsiung Lighthouse, standing quietly above the harbor, only a few steps further. Leaving Kaohsiung, the group picks up a rental car and sets off on one of Taiwan's most scenic drives, heading straight for the Alishan mountain. Fenqihu Old Street, a rest stop along the Alishan Forest train route. Its narrow lanes lined with wooden houses, small tea shops, and the smell of steaming bento boxes drifting from old kitchens. Alishan is one of the island's most famous natural destinations, celebrated for its breathtaking sunrises, ancient forests, and historic mountain railway. The rental car goes back, and the train carries the group to Chiayi, the gateway to Alishan. After days of non-stop movement and sightseeing, this is the point where the pace deliberately slows down. A day built for rest rather than checking off landmarks. From Chiayi, the trip continues on to Taichung. Miyahara, a former iconic reborn as a striking red brick building, now one of Taiwan's most elegant dessert shops, feeling like a cross between a chocolate factory and a vintage library. Old Station Plaza, once Taichung's main railway station, now reimagined as a space where old rail tracks sit alongside modern cafes. The evening wraps up at a lively street night market, crowded with students and stalls sizzling with snacks. This day is devoted entirely to a tour along Taipei. Yelu Geopark, centuries of wind and sea have carved the rocks into strange, striking shapes, the most famous being the formation known as the Queen's Head. Jiufen, a small village with an old railway line running right through its main street, and the place where visitors release colorful sky lanterns carrying their wishes into the misty air. Jiufen. As late afternoon fades, this mountain village lights up in rows of red lanterns and old-world nostalgia. Once night falls and the lights switch on, its narrow alleys turn into a scene that could be pulled straight from a Ghibli film. Back in Taipei by evening, a stop at Ximending, often described as the Shibuya of Taiwan, loud, lit up in neon, and a fitting way to close out a long day. The new day begins at Penny Coffee, a cafe blending vintage charm with modern Taipei style. A wander through the Bapilio historical block. Alishan Temple, always alive with the sound of prayer and curling incense smoke. Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, grand, symmetrical, and strikingly quiet against the backdrop of the busy city. Lunch at Fuhong Beef Noodles, a favorite spot where the flavor needs no dressing up. As the sun starts to set, the group hikes up Elephant Mountain for the best skyline view of Taipei. The day ends at Rail Night Market, filled with the smell of grilled skewers and the buzz of Taipei's nighttime crowd. Day 7, North Taipei, nature closes out the trip. The final day is set aside to explore the natural beauty north of Taipei. Qingshingang grassland, an open, sweeping landscape where water buffaloes roam freely under a cloud-filled sky. Xingshan Suspension Bridge and its pond, framed by misty forest trails. Shoryukan Recreation Area, where sulfur steam rises straight out of the ground. A lunch stop at a local farm restaurant. Beichu, by midday, the group reaches the famous thermal valley, its emerald green hot spring wrapped in thick, rising steam. Beichu Hot Spring Museum, a nearby stop that adds a layer of history to the area. By evening, the group heads back into the city to close the trip at Shilin Night Market, the biggest and most famous night market in Taipei, a maze of food stalls, games, and lights. A few things to know and closing thoughts, some practical tips for a smoother trip through Taiwan. Google Maps is essentially indispensable. It works well both for getting around the city and for navigating public transport. Keep some cash on hand. Most cafes and restaurants accept cards, but at night markets, cash is still the way to go. Get an Easy Card as soon as you arrive. It covers the metro, buses, and even convenience stores, making it one of the most useful things to have throughout the trip. The video closes with a breakdown of the total cost of the full 7-day trip across Taiwan.